and let some more people hop on. And we are recording. And then we're going to get this party started. Okay. Hey, while you're jumping on, tell me where you are jumping on Zoom from. What city are you from? I'm in San Diego. Let's see. Hey, Shaya. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Jamie, what's up? Vegas and Houston, Boise, Idaho, New Hampshire. Oh, all over the place. I love it. That is so cool. One of my favorite things about this community is that we're from all over the place, but we get to come together every week and see each other. And I've got my reindeer antlers. Sorry, guys, I'm just feeling a little festive. So today's call, the theme is actually ketones for the holidays. Who's enjoying the holiday season so far? I know I am. I'm just like beyond excited. I can't wait to see my kids' faces when they open all those presents. But if we're being real, sometimes the holidays create a little extra stress, right? Maybe require a little bit more patience, a little more energy. So we're here to talk to you tonight about how ketones can help during the holidays. Anybody want that? I know I do, right? All of the goodies, all of the energy, all of the better mood, better sleep, all those things. We just need a little extra during the holidays. Am I right? Okay, so if you're just jumping on, tell me, first of all, have you ever tried ketones or no? Give me a 1 in the chat if you've tried them. If you're drinking them, already love the good ketone goodness, or if you are a 2, never tried them, I'd love to see the 2s in the chat too. Anybody here that's never tasted ketones? Oh, there are some. I love it. Okay, cool. If you're a 1 and yeah, you've drank them before, what's your favorite flavor? Tell me in the chat. I had Mexican ketones today, so I've got even more energy. Let's see, we got sweet tea lemonade and heart tart. Oh, those are good. Love the new formula of Blue Ocean, me too. Hibiscus lemonade, that's an all-time fave now, I think. Maui punch, that was the first flavor I ever tried, Ashley. Love it, very cool. We have so many flavors. There's really something for everybody. So if you are one of those number 2, I've never tried it, don't worry. There's something that you will love for sure. There's a flavor you'll love of ketones. So tonight we're gonna talk about what are ketones? How can you utilize them for best results? I'm gonna have a couple of my friends on here share their short story on how ketones have helped them find better and change their lives for better. And we're gonna talk about ways to get started, best cost-efficient ways of getting started, how to get free ketones, so all the good things. So if you're here and you have lots of questions, I'm happy you made it. You can type your questions in the chat at any time, and I'll try to cover those. So let's get the party started. So let's get started. You know what? I should just tell you a little bit about myself because you're probably like, who's the chick with the reindeer antlers? So my name is Katrina Nikes. I live in San Diego. I have 4 kiddos. I homeschool my kids, and I've been drinking ketones now for about 4.5 years, a little over. And you know, when I found out about ketones, I was a little skeptical. Any skeptics here on the call? Anybody that's like a little unsure? What's this magic powder that your friend is raving about, maybe that you've seen posting on social media? I personally stalked a friend on social media for about 6 months before I decided to go ahead and try the magic powder. But I was skeptical, you know. I guess at the end of the day, I got started and I decided to try it because I was exhausted. I was trying to keep up with 3 kids and I wasn't getting much sleep. I was moody. I found myself kind of snapping at the kids, losing my temper. I can't be the only one. And also had a mean sweet tooth. Anybody else with a sweet tooth here? If you would have found me 5 Christmases ago, it was probably me at the cookie table, just like macking down the Christmas cookies and living off of whatever sweets and treats I could find. So I guess you could say when I found out about ketones, I was a little bit in that stress cycle with my eating. I wasn't feeling too great about myself. I had a little bit of extra weight I wanted to lose, and I was just in a funk. So maybe that's you. Maybe you're here because you're in a funk and you're hoping that you found something that will help. Well, I was a day 1, a first packet girl. I tore open that Maui punch, shook it up with some water, started drinking it skeptically, but man, I felt it. It kicked in my first day. I noticed the energy right away. It was like it lit up my brain and I was like focused. I love that. I love that it helped elevate my mood. And over the course of the first week of drinking ketones, I started to notice I have more patience with my kids. I call it my patience in a bottle now. Like, I can't believe how much it's changed my ability to handle stress. So if we're here tonight to talk about the holidays, we all know the holidays come with some stress, right? And if we want to manage stress better, it really makes a difference to have good fuel. And I guess what I was doing before wasn't working for me. I was stressing because my body wasn't feeling well. So when you fuel your body better, you get better results. You feel a lot better. And so I love that this is something simple. We're going to talk about how simple it is. I'm even holding the water bottle tonight, you guys, that says drink versus diet, because you couldn't have told me that I had to cut out all carbs 5 years ago. I would not have jumped on that wagon to count macros. So if you're a little stressed about, oh no, do I have to go full keto? I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do a strict keto diet. You can simply drink the ketones. Oh, there's my 2-year-old. And get awesome results with drinking them. And we're going to talk about kind of a good, better, best. But I'm going to introduce a good friend of mine. A new friend of mine. Her name is Erica, and she's got an amazing story with ketones. Erica, if you can unmute, I will deal with my 2-year-old real quick and just share your story with how you got started with ketones and what they've done for you.
Sure. Hi, everyone. So I'm also feeling pretty festive today with my little reindeer ears. So I'm from New Jersey. I am a teacher, so I need all the energy, right? So before ketones, I was tired all the time. I always felt like I was in a fog. I was moody. It hurt to even like bend over. Walking my dog was torture. I was overweight, tired of being tired. I've literally tried everything out there and it just didn't stick. So I just felt gross. So I essentially started drinking ketones like right around the holiday season, around my birthday. I had enough around 2 years ago after watching a friend for 6 months. And I just decided, I'm like, you know what, just send me 5 of what you got. Let me just try it. Because, I was skeptical. I was like, okay, let me see. If I have to do keto, I don't know. Like Katrina said, like I was just so unsure. And then the fact that I did not have to do keto is probably the best thing yet. So like I've lost 30 pounds. I've kept off 30 pounds. My moods are way better and more stable. I'm way less irritable. And I've also gained a lot more confidence in myself. So like this past summer, I've opened a lot of doors for myself, and Pruvit has also opened a lot of doors for myself as well, like going to the lab in Texas, seeing how all of this comes to life, heading to Moore in Kentucky. If you don't know what Moore is, definitely suggest you hit up the next one when we have one. Both events were life-changing for me. And the community behind what we are is just so uplifting. And I started drinking these, joined the biz 2 weeks in, and the rest is history because of how powerful this product was for me. And I needed to share it with everyone around me. So there's so many different opportunities here, and I can't wait for everyone to really share it with you because it's just so exciting.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so true. I mean, I think if it were just ketones, I mean, that's life-changing in itself. I love your story, Erica. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's so true about our community. Like, just to see all of your faces here tonight, like that's what brings me back for more. So your story is powerful. Thanks for sharing tonight.
Thank you.
I love it. Okay, I'm gonna have another friend share real quick. If I can find you, Julie. Julie, if you're on the call, there you are. Oh, look at these sweet glasses. Are those Christmas trees?
Yes.
Julie came representing the holidays with her Christmas tree glasses. Those are epic. So Julie, tell me a little bit about your story with ketones. How long have you been drinking them? What results have you had? And what are you most excited about?
Hey y'all, so my name is Julie Ferguson. For those of you that don't know me, I am from Southern Virginia, born and raised. I started drinking ketones back in the end of July, and well, I take that back. So I met my friend Ashley a couple of years ago when I first tried the ketones, and I drank them on and off. And then back in July, I had a wedding coming up and I had gained a lot of weight, really let myself go. I had a severe depression and I was just going through some things. And so I said, let me just give these ketones a try. I had some in the cabinet that needed to be drank. And so I started drinking them. And then I just knew that I had to put my mind to it and do it. So I signed up as a promoter to get the mass amount of ketones. And I have been drinking them 2 a day, sometimes 3 a day since July. I've only missed 2 days of drinking them. I had a hysterectomy about a month ago, so I did miss a couple days of drinking them, but I've been consistent with it since then, and my energy is better. I'm not as grumpy as I was. I'm able to do things that I couldn't do before, and I just feel better. I've lost 45 pounds. I've gone down 3 sizes so far. I still have a long ways to go, but I mean, it's a start, and I just feel so much better. Like, everybody has started to notice, that I've lost weight. They're asking what I'm doing, and like, I enjoy talking about them. So I just want to share the love of ketones with everybody. I feel like everybody needs to drink them. And most recently, my husband started drinking them. And so it's easier when you do it together. That way you don't have to worry about what am I going to eat for dinner tonight? And like, what is the rest of my family going to eat for dinner tonight? And what am I going to have to pack for lunches? And so it's just easier. The whole family is on the same page. My son, who is 6, he drinks the lights, and we all love them. They're amazing.
I love that. My kiddos drink them too. I have 4 kids. They all drink the Nut Lights. Of course, they fight over the grape and strawberry. I'm not going to lie. So I drink a lot of the lemons and the oranges myself.
Yeah. I like the strawberries, but my all-time favorite flavor of the ketones is berry blue.
Oh,
the best.
So good. That's a goodie. So happy it's a mainstay. Well, thank you so much, Julie, for sharing. And I mean, I love your story. I mean, I think what stood out to me the most is just you feel better. And that makes a world of difference. Every single one of us could stand to feel a little bit better and be a better version of ourselves. And if you find that, it's something worth sharing, like you said. So I totally agree with you. And I appreciate you sharing your heart. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I mean, it's true. I almost wore my Christmas pajamas for you guys, but I wore my Ketones shirt instead. Literally big bold letters, Ketones across the front, and I wear it proudly, you guys. Some people are like, oh, she's wearing that shirt. You know what? I love this stuff. It's been life-changing for me. And when I can start a conversation about it, I'm excited to do that because I know it could change somebody's life for better, like Julie or Erica, right? So I'm not selfish. I don't keep it to myself. I'll wear the billboard or whatever I have to do. So that's why I'm here on a Wednesday night, juggling everything to just chat with you guys. So, let's talk about the holidays just a touch more because it is the theme of the call. I'd love to know, just in the chat, what do you guys think of when you think of the holidays? For me, I think of food. Okay, I do. For real, I'm a food girl. I think of all the get-togethers, right? Maybe it's seeing family you haven't seen in a long time. You want to look your best, right? Maybe it's perhaps people you might not mesh with so well that you're going to see around the holidays, those special relationships. Sometimes I think about spending extra money, how much more I'm going to spend, and making sure I get something special for every person on my list, and maybe there's a little stress around that. So family stress, right? A little bit of extra spending. So we're going to talk about all of those things a little bit and how Ketones, our community, our free product program, and our opportunity can help with all of those things. So first off, let's just talk about what are they, because we do have some brand new people on here who have never tried ketones, and they're probably wondering, what is this powder anyway? So you guys, it's so simple. I'm just going to show you our 10-day challenge kit really quick. This is how most people get started. Right now, we've got some different bundle options where you can do a 10-day challenge. You can bundle it with our Keto Reboot if you want to, or a 24-hour fast kit. You'll see those bundle options on the website. A lot of them come with the Mitoclax. Love this stuff. Those are kind of the basics and the essentials for getting started. But let me just show you a packet real quick. If you've never tried them before, here's a strawberry peach, one of my favorite flavors. They're just little stick packets, just like this, and inside is powder. So you just tear it open, you mix it up in a shaker bottle. I usually do about somewhere around 20 ounces of water, and I add ice. Shake it really well, and just sip it, drink it over 15 to 20 minutes. So that's the how. You really can't mess it up. There's no wrong way of drinking ketones. As you heard from a couple of the ladies, Julie just shared, she drinks them 2 or 3 times a day. So it's totally fine to drink more than 1 packet. A lot of people start off with just 1 packet or even a half a packet if you are sensitive. So it's okay to start slow and kind of ease into it. So I think ideally what I would recommend is to drink at least 1 charged in the morning and then a decaf serving in the afternoon, build up to that 2 servings per day. That's optimal. And so when you get the 10-day challenge kit, you guys, it has colorful packets and it has white packets. And the colorful ones are charged. So those have about a cup of coffee worth of caffeine. So a regular cup of coffee worth of caffeine, not a ton. I would have that in the AM hours though. And then just wait until you've had maybe your lunch, a low carb meal, and have your decaf serving after that. If you tend to hit that wall in the afternoon, anybody know the wall, right? Where you're like, I need a nap, or I need a snack. If you get snacky in the afternoon, that's the perfect time to have your decaf serving of your ketones. And again, like Julie said, it's totally okay to go for that 3rd serving if you need it. We all have those special days. Sometimes I grab those, like the Unleashed, the Black Label formula on a special day. It's got almost double the ketones and extra caffeine as well. So you might want to look into that if you've got lots of special days ahead of you.
Yeah,
during
which is
the
what I've
holidays.
done my whole life.
Yeah, I mean,
It's amazing stuff.
Oh,
Like
meditation.
Oh, it's only unmuted there.
Zoe.
Let me see if I can mute her. There we go. Okay, love that. Love being in charge of trying to figure out how to mute people. Okay, forgive me. So that's the structure of the how. We do have additional products like our Mitoclax. You guys, this is electrolytes. It's kind of an upgraded electrolyte. You might say it doesn't have a lot of those garbage ingredients like you would see in maybe Gatorade or some of those other electrolyte drinks that you find. No added colors or anything like that. But I mix them right into my ketones. We have flavored ones and we have unflavored. But it's super important, you guys, to stay hydrated when you're drinking ketones. So hydration is not just water, water, water. A lot of people think it's just guzzling water, but actually your body needs extra electrolytes when you're in ketosis especially. So highly recommend the Mitoclax. A lot of times we have a question of like, what are the side effects, right? Or what will I have to look out for? If there's any one thing I would say, it's sometimes people will get a headache, right? Maybe they'll feel a little extra tired, and that is your cue that you need electrolytes, you guys. So maybe you thought, I'll just get the 10-day challenge, I'll skip the Mitoclax. If you're getting a headache or if you feel extra tired, try adding the Mitoclax. Get those electrolytes into your body and your hydration level will elevate, and you'll see you'll have less of those headaches. Makes a huge difference. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Actually, I can drink a Mitoclax and my headache just goes away if I have one. So what is the max per day, Dorothy? There's no like max. You can literally drink as many as you can afford. We'll talk about affordability a little later in the call, but you can't overdo it. Because our ketones are water soluble, there's no danger to your body. There's no strain on your body to produce the ketones, right? So anything your body doesn't use for energy, you'll just excrete through your urine. So hopefully that answers your question. Okay, so just want to touch on a couple other products really quick that I love and use. And a lot of them you'll find in our Keto Reboot Kit. So if you're looking at those bundle options, if you're just a person who wants to try a lot of different things, try the bundle with the Reboot, because you're going to find that there's some fun variety in there. Like you'll get to try our Keto Pro, which is protein with ketones. It's dairy-free, has extra MCT for that brain power, helps your body just have really great, strong willpower and appetite control, and it boosts your protein. So especially us women, we need extra protein. It helps you stay deeper into ketosis, but also just helps you stay full. For me, like if you're a snacker like I am, helps a ton to have that extra protein. So love the Pro. You also get to try like the Better Broth, which is bone broth with ketones. I'm obsessed right now with the elotes, spicy elotes. Anybody else try the bone broth, the spicy elotes? Oh, it's so good. I wish it was a mainstay. But our Keto Reboot Kit will give you some bone broth to try, the Keto Pro, Mitoclax, all kinds of goodies. And it also comes with a nice little schedule for you to follow throughout the 60 hours. Okay, so forgive me, talking too much over here. I'm like, my throat is all dried up. Okay, so I know you guys probably have more additional questions. I am gonna have another friend of mine share her story with ketones, and she's gonna share why she decided to jump in, not just stay a customer, but become a promoter, and the benefits of how that works and how it's helped her. And then I'll go into more details and answer any more questions, but I'm gonna have my friend Amber share her story because it's super powerful. Amber, are you? I know I saw you. There you are. Beautiful in the emerald green with the tree in the background. Love it. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you for
So
the
good to
introduction.
see you.
Yeah, I wanted to look a little Christmassy, so
You
I
do.
decided
You look
to.
beautiful.
Thank you. Well, happy holidays, everyone. Like Katrina said, my name's Amber, and I live out in Oregon. I'm a mom of 6, and just most of my kids are grown. I still have 2 at home. I have twin boys that are 17, and they keep me super busy. But I started drinking ketones about 16 months ago, so it's been about a year and a half. And my life has completely changed since I started drinking ketones. I kind of lost myself for 12 years. My 25-year-old, who's my oldest son, he's brutally honest, but he tells me that there's mom pre-twins. My twins are 17, so he remembers me as a mom before the twins were born. So he always says, are we talking about pre-twin mom or post-twin mom? Because he knows that post-twin mom didn't function well. She pretty much, I lived in bed. Like I was non-functional. I was exhausted. I weighed about 100 pounds more than I do now. And life just wasn't going well for me. I was ashamed of what I looked like. I didn't want to see anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody. Was pretty much antisocial, but my body hurt. And I was always warm and hot and sweaty and just uncomfortable. I found the ketones and had a big transformation. I was in the middle of my weight loss journey when I found the ketones, and it helped me through a big stall that I'd hit in my weight loss journey. But I quickly joined as a promoter a few weeks in because I had stalled for about 5 months, and boom, it just pushed right through my stall. And I quickly lost another 50 pounds. But when I figured out what I had my hands on, it lit me up. Like I wanted to share it with people. But what I wanted to say about that is I realized pretty quickly what the community is here and how it's impacted me personally. The business has been great. I've been able to earn some good money, and I'll talk a little bit about that. But the transformation that I've personally experienced as a person through this community has been unreal. I have gone from having 0 self-esteem to speaking on a Zoom call tonight and having the confidence to be able to do that. The community here is so positive. There's a lot of opportunities to build your self-worth, to realize how important you are as an individual. And there's a lot of positivity. There's not a lot of negativity here. We don't speak poorly of people. It's just a great community of people who want to help each other, both financially and physically and emotionally and spiritually. It's just a great place to be. I've found a little community of like-minded people, and I just love the energy. It's just a good place. So that's been a great benefit for me. But I wanted to back up a little bit and talk about Christmas. Last Christmas was really, I just reached my goal of losing 100 pounds in November-ish. And I was really scared going into the holidays because I've lost weight before. I've never lost 100 pounds before. Most I'd ever lost was probably 40 or 45, 50 pounds. And I'd always gain it back plus some. So I was scared. I just lost my 100 pounds, which was what my original goal was. I had in my journal little boxes that I'd check off. And when I got to 100 pounds, hooray, that was like my goal. I would like to lose more weight, but I have hit my initial goal. And I was going into the holidays and I was scared that I was going to gain the weight back, because we all know what the holidays are. In my entire life, I'd gained 5, 10, 15 pounds. And someone told me the other day that the average American gains 15 pounds over the holidays. And I was like, no way. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't looked it up, but someone literally told me that last week. And that's scary to me. So I was scared I was going to gain 10 or 15 pounds after working so hard to lose every single pound over that last year. So, but the people in this community kind of banded around me and assured me, just keep drinking the ketones, keep following the program, doing what you should do, and you'll be fine. And it was the first time in my entire life, probably even as a 5-year-old, I gained weight during the holidays. I can imagine, because I ate everything in sight, always, my entire life. But I didn't. Last year, I didn't gain any weight. It was amazing. And I did enjoy the things that I love. But I didn't, when there was just sugary things around that I normally would just put in my mouth because it was sitting there, I didn't eat it because I didn't want it. I would just walk by things I didn't want, things that I didn't like. But I did enjoy the things that I actually enjoy, that are goodies and treats. And that was the first time that I had experienced that. And it was a super exciting thing for me to feel that kind of self-control, because that was new to me. It was a new experience for me. So that was huge. So this year, going into the holidays, I want to talk a little bit about the change. First of all, business wise, it's the first time I've gone into the holidays like having enough money to completely pay for Christmas myself. I've always had to ask my husband, and I feel like a little kid, how much money can I have from your paycheck to pay for Christmas this year? Like, I always felt that way. Now, I didn't function for 12 years and so I didn't work. Like, he was the sole breadwinner. We had 6 kids and he made a decent income, but it was always like, we'd always buy socks and underwear and toothbrushes and toothpaste. And, oh, you have a hole in your jeans. All right, jeans for Christmas. It was the needs, not the wants. And it was always like me asking and him budgeting. And, it wasn't anything extra for Christmas. But this year I didn't ask him for a penny. I didn't have to ask him for any money. I just paid for what I wanted. And if there was something cool that I thought my kid would like, and if it was a want, I didn't care. I just bought it. And it was the first time ever to feel that kind of empowerment. Like, I did this on my own. And it's not from a greedy standpoint, like I've got money now. It's from like, I feel like I've done something empowering, like I've helped people, that I'm rewarded in a way that I can pass it on to somebody else. And it's just a great feeling. So the holidays this year are going to be pretty different. And by all means, I'm not like spoiled. My kids are not being spoiled. They're each getting 2 or 3 gifts, and I'm definitely not going over the top, but they're not getting toothbrushes and socks and all those things. They're getting something a little bit more on the want side instead of the need side, which they'll be totally shocked. In fact, my kids aren't on here. I'm so excited because I took all of my kids, I have 2 married kids, and I took all of their wedding pictures and Shutterfly made them, but these really nice bound books. They're really thick photo albums. It costs a couple $100 each, but I never would have spent the money on it. But it's something they'll have forever and they'll pass down for generations. And they're just gorgeous books that they're just full layout books of just these beautiful wedding pictures. And I'm just so excited. I can hardly wait for them to open them. In fact, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to wait, but hopefully I will be able to wait. So they'll have them on Christmas morning, but I'm just thrilled. And I just was able to pay for that myself. So I'm so excited. I said yes to the product, first of all, because I know I would be physically in a different place than I am right now, but the business opportunity and becoming part of this community and the friendships I've made here have been huge, way more than the money that I make. It's the friendships and how I've developed as a person that is irreplaceable. Like I haven't been able to find that in my 48 years. I guess I'm 47, in my 47 years anywhere else. So thank you for letting me share tonight, and happy holidays, everybody.
Oh my gosh, Amber, I love you so much. I love your share so much. I mean, I want to be at your house now to see your kids open those photo albums. That is just precious. I mean, such amazing memories. And I love what you shared about just the empowerment that you're able to do that. And it's a gift to be able to give back during the holidays and to not feel that stress. I myself, I'm no stranger to financial hardship. 5 Christmases ago, thinking back, we didn't have an income. My husband had lost his job, and this was something I prayed for, this opportunity, and it's changed everything for our family as well. So I relate very much to that, and thank you so much for sharing your heart. So you guys, I just want to share briefly, I know we've gone 30 minutes already, but I just want to share the how part of how to get started, depending on where you are and what you're thinking. We have about, maybe I would say, 3 ways of getting in and getting started. Maybe step 1, you just want to be a customer and get started drinking ketones, experience them for yourself. You can start with SmartShip and get a great discount. You could maybe grab the bundle option of a 10-day challenge kit or 2 and a keto reboot or a 24-hour fast and get set up for success during the holidays. A SmartShip customer is simply someone who says yes to getting a discount every month. It's not like a standard auto ship where you're locked in for life. It's super user friendly. So if that's you and you just want to get started, get back with the person who invited you to the call tonight and ask them how you can order your first bundle deal, and they will help you get started. But you guys, SmartShip is just a loyalty program. It's great because it gives you 22% off all of your orders ongoing, and you get perks like a free bonus box or gift every 4th month, which is super exciting. I like surprises in the mail. So the holidays are extra fun because there's always, surprises arriving in the mail outside. But you get that every 4 months with Pruvit, and a super fun bonus flavor just for keeping that SmartShip on. So that's how you can be a customer. Personally, I probably never would have been a customer because I couldn't afford to just order ketones. I didn't have that luxury at the time. So I heard that there was a way to earn your ketones for free, and all you had to do was share with 2 friends. And I was like, yes, I can do that. I knew I would be a blabbermouth about it anyway, because I was super excited about how good I was feeling. So if you're a little savvy and you want to get your ketones for free, all you need is 2 referrals. So you want to first initially enroll with SmartShip, and then maybe you want to grab your mom and sister at the Christmas party and get them started with you. All they have to do is order with your unique referral code and SmartShip. And then you're going to start earning the average of their 2 orders in Pruvit bucks. And those Pruvit bucks are just free product. It's dollar for dollar, the average of the 2 people's orders who used your referral code. So as long as you've got 2 active people that are ordering under you as a customer, you don't have to be a promoter. You can just drink your ketones for free and pay tax and shipping. So that's amazing. I really don't know of any other companies out there that allow you to drink their product for free with just 2 referrals. Now, if you're maybe person number 3, you're hearing Amber's story and you're thinking, gosh, I want that freedom too. Like, I would love to create more financial freedom for my family. I'd love to be a part of this community. I need that support. If that's you, think about joining as a promoter. The annual fee is just $49, you guys, and that gets you an active membership with a website. And people can order from you, and you can have more than 2 people get started, and you can help people and change lives and be a part of everything that we do. At the very least, you could invite some friends to this call next week. And, that's how the conversation starts. A lot of times it's just inviting. And that's one of the things I love so much about this, is because when I got started, I really didn't know anyone who knew about ketones. And I still meet people almost daily who've never heard that you can drink ketones and get into ketosis. And so this conversation is super exciting to be a part of. And I love being the first person to share that with my friends. I know so many people that could benefit from the energy and the fat loss and the better mood. And so I happily share it. So if you feel like that's you and that's something you would like to be a part of, we can guide you through the process. It's really not too hard. And you can plug into our community and be a part of this. So thank you guys so much for all of your time tonight. Thanks for being with us for the whole call. And if there are no other questions, I think we can wrap it up. You guys are amazing. I'm so happy I get to host this for the holidays. It's just fun for me. So thanks guys for taking the time out of your evening, and everybody have a wonderful night. Talk to you soon.